I am not the seductress you whisper of in darkened corridors. I am not the temptress etched in your scrolls with ink laced in lies. I am a storm cloaked in flesh, a tempest disguised as a queen. Yet here I stand, betrayed, cornered like a lioness by the spears of treachery, my empire bleeding out beneath my feet. Rome, oh Rome, how you have poisoned my dreams. Your legions trample the sacred sands of Egypt. Your senators spit venom at my name, branding me as a harlot who ensnared their mightiest men. But what do they know of the weight I bear, of the crown that feels like thorns digging into my skull? My kingdom is no bauble to be pawned on the altar of Caesar or Antony. It is my lifeblood, the very marrow of my existence. Yet now, I see it slipping through my fingers, turning to ash, as if cursed by the gods themselves. They say I am a queen of silk and perfume, but they forget I was forged in war and rebellion. My father's kingdom was a pit of vipers, and I learned to tame the serpents or perish. They forget that I stood alone in a room of men who wished me dead and emerged unbroken, my voice a blade sharper than their swords. Yet here, in the echo of my downfall, I feel the creeping tendrils of despair. The gods mock me. Isis, have you abandoned your daughter, or am I to be your cruel lesson? Antony, he swore to me on the Nile's banks that we would rule the world. He, my lion of Rome, now lies shattered, a shadow of the man who once brought empires to their knees. I trusted him with my kingdom, my bed, my very soul, and now he succumbs to their poison. Did I love him? Perhaps. Or perhaps I loved the idea of a man who could hold the weight of my ambition without trembling. But now, as Rome closes its jaws around me, I feel the sting of his weakness. Was I a fool to think we could stand together against the tide? The sands of Egypt whisper my fate, and I fear it will not be etched in gold, but in blood. I dream of Octavian's triumph, my broken body paraded through Rome as a trophy of his conquest. I will not be a puppet in the theater of Rome. My nights are haunted by dreams of serpents. Their scales shimmer like jewels, their fangs drip with venom. They slither around my neck, whispering secrets of death. I wake with a start, my skin slick with sweat, the weight of my impending doom pressing on my chest. Is this my path? To choose my end before it is chosen for me, to let the venom cleanse me of my fears, my failures, my legacy. Oh, Alexandria, my beloved city, you are a jewel under siege, a pearl drowning in blood and fire. I walk your marble halls, now echoing with the cries of the dying, and I feel the weight of my ancestors' gaze. Will they curse me for losing you, or will they understand that I fought until there was no breath left in my body? And yet, beneath my rage, there is a deep well of sorrow, black and bottomless. I think of my children. Caesarion, the boy who bears his father's name, and my fire. What will become of him? Will he inherit a crown or a noose? My daughters, my sweet girls, born of Antony's blood, will they grow to see the world or be swallowed by the shadow of Rome? The gods are silent, their statues cold and unyielding. I have prayed, I have wept, I have raged, and still they offer no sign. Am I not their chosen one, or have I become their cautionary tale, a warning to mortals who dare to reach too high? But I will not bow, not to Octavian, not to Rome, not to the fates that would see me undone. If I am to die, it will be by my hand, with the dignity of a queen. Let them call me arrogant, defiant, reckless. Let them write their histories with ink poisoned by their hatred of me. For I am Cleopatra, and even in death I will command their awe. The serpent waits, coiled in the shadows, its eyes gleaming like the stars over the Nile. Its venom will burn, but its bite will set me free. As I hold the asp to my chest, I think not of my failures, but of my triumphs. I think of the men who knelt before me, of the city I built into a beacon of light, of the legacy that no conqueror can erase. As the venom courses through my veins, I feel the pull of the underworld, the embrace of eternity. I see the gods waiting for me, their faces unreadable, their judgment unknown. And as the world dims, as my breath fades, I leave you with this. They may conquer my land, my city, my body, but they will never conquer my spirit. I am not merely a queen, I am Egypt, and Egypt never dies.